But we have Stormstormer. He is playing around here versus the Southeast Asian beast of Yopaj. So you have to be very, very careful. This guy is he is definitely going to be gunning for your life as much as possible. But
Yopaj is known for like a very good laning. I always thought like he had like a very good period. Oh, top lane. Hold it up.
yeah. Lelis is not fine, actually. This is going to be the plasma field that finishes him off. Razor, he still had enough mana to work with, and if Arteezy will be able to do so. Meanwhile, only that one kill happened on the top lane. Everything is kind of slow, and the only real pressure that is being applied is there in the top lane. And actually, Timber gonna be caught. Penitence being used. Something that the Razor always lacks. Actually, it is gonna be Arteezy that is in trouble. Gunnar coming in with a couple of more hits, and there's the Whirling Death to bring exactly that to him. Also kills the neutral creep while running away. That's gonna be quite nice. One thing I wanted to say is Cold Snap isn't enough to keep the puck in play, so he'll get himself away with Lelis rotating as well. This is the first power runes that you want to go for, and it is the haste on Kitrak going for Lelis. There is also this Ogre Bruiser, so you can't really TP out. He will be able to stun you up. Gets the stun onto Kitrak. This is gonna be a long and fruitful chase, most likely, with the Blood Grenade connecting. This should be a dead Lelis, taking a little bit longer time with the Penitence. He wants to deny, and the creeps will get it, so they have just as many kills as Nouns.
Big thinking there by Lelis. I mean, unfortunate for him to chain gets the haste rune, but still not too big of a deal. Meanwhile, Fly dies, and more importantly, SabeRLight dies. That's
Yuma
huge.
finds him. So, Timbersaw is targeted. Gunnar looks very much dead, especially with the Doom coming. It is gonna connect. If maybe would be able to TP out, but he doesn't even have it. So it's just a matter of time before he falls, and it's not even gonna take that long. Tries to get a creep, an extra one, not even able to secure that. First Doom for Shopify, it is successful. Oh, actually, no, it's gonna be a BKB that he's gonna focus on. That's fine, but I would like a blink, because Razor is a problem for an Ursa without the blink.
It still might get a blink. Oh, top.
Oh, it is gonna be Lelis dead, as Gunnar is trying to equalize this. Will pull back the chakram, and one more Timber Chain lands him a kill. A billion animals now trying to avenge the death, and actually SabeRLight is dead with Yuma coming in. Bye-bye, so much burst damage from now as Gunnar gets a double. Finally, some revenge for what they've been doing to him lately, and that's the reveal of the Orchid and a very, very dead puck.
Nice Orchid reveal. I mean, they just got too ahead of themselves, you know. They killed this Timber so many times, but they wanna keep up the pressure. They really wanna go. They feel like they got the Orchid, they got everything they need to keep up the pressure.
Lelis, where's the Cold Snap? There it is, and it is gonna be one dead Vengeful Spirit. A couple more hits, goes down. Yuma dies as well. Shopify Rebellion putting their foot on the gas. Arteezy, however, now he needs to run away. There will be a coil used, and immediately broken there by the Flame Break. Instant lasso, he just can't move out of a stun. There's so much damage done. Gunnar will get silenced up. There will be a Sunstrike as well. Puck, Stormstormer, he gets stuck twice. A disaster, and he's gonna get doomed in the end. Stormstormer first gets stuck into one set of trees, then Waning Rift to the other, and ends up going down, even though he should have easily gotten out of that one.
Well, I mean, I will try to answer that, but it seems like there might be a kill every second of this game, so they're gonna go with the Tornado, but Rainbow TPs, they're gonna actually try to turn it around.
Huh? Coil onto the Invoker. He breaks it immediately. No vision on the cores. They're waiting for the supports to come in with the sentries, with the dusts. Will not be there in time, and Yopaj just waves goodbye. TP's to the tier 1. He's ready to fight again.
Yes, I mean, these... Oh, Chen?
That's a solo kill on Lelis, as now they are going to be finding on Gunnar. The War Stomp is there, but they have the lasso getting the Doom onto the cliff. No, SabeRLight will be getting out of it immediately as the puck has been caught with a silence with the Orchid. It's going to be more than enough damage. Gunnar, he needs to cut through the trees and get to the low ground. Beautifully done. Still, you've lost 3 heroes so fast. Shopify Rebellion, they are everywhere.
I mean, for now, I just want to comment on the items that this hyper-aggression build, like the Orchid on Invoker, and they feel like they got BKB on Yuma, haste on News on Puck, it's their time in.
I hate the stackies. They do find the Invoker, however, with the lasso. That should be an easy kill with the follow-up stuns. Nothing huge other than the lasso is going to be used, and that is a pretty low cooldown to expend.
It seems like Nouns actually want to push for another round of trouble for Shopify. Let's see if they can do it. A minute on Aegis.
He's running in, no fear. Look at how fast he is. There will be a silence. Puck is just keeping them at bay. Stun onto the Doom. SabeRLight is being annoyed as Lelis is trying to get himself away. Arteezy all on his lonesome is doing all of this damage. Puck is still alive, however, very, very low. And the Sunstrike finds him. Yopaj with a beautiful snipe. He knew exactly where to gun for.
Wow. Is there a YouTube compilation of it? I'm gonna watch one after the game. But hold that thought. Nouns, no, the BKB on Razor is on cooldown. But is it more important than Manta be on cooldown, you know? They will try to make a move on their own. Lasso at ready.
Oh, Ursa just goes in onto SabeRLight. There will be a hand of God making sure that the Ursa doesn't get the kill. Now running away, he has been doomed. Has the Lotus Orb to protect him. He's pretty speedy. Will get himself away. Blast off not connecting. And Invoker is the only one that died. Lelis, of course, will be going down. He used his life to save the Ursa. Stun onto the puck. He gets himself away. Still has Gunnar. Goes in, makes sure that Thiolicor dies. It's going to be a 2-for-2. But still, a core and the support on Shopify have died. While Nouns have only lost support so far. Gunnar going to the other side now. Going for Kitrak, who's going to try to heal himself up with a Divine Favor. A lot of stuns onto Gunnar, but he's still okay. Has the Lotus Orb, gonna be returning that static link, but in the end should still be going down the second that Arteezy joins the fray. He does way too much damage, and at the end of it, Shopify Rebellion again are ahead. That makes a lot of sense. The gold lead, 9k for Shopify. Fly has been found.
Fly.
Nice push away there, but doesn't matter. Sunstrike's always on the mark, and SabeRLight just sending out a tip. Thank you for the extra gold, brother.
Yes, he is. His spike, and he has, more importantly, like a lot of. Doesn't dodge this time. He probably lagged. Swap in.
Will be a swap now. Wants the bash, but you can't even get a hit in Lasso onto Doom. Maybe they can finish him off. Yuma is losing damage rapidly. Those claws, they're not as sharp as they used to be. He's gonna try to finish off the Doom and the stun. SabeRLight with the Ogre still totem up to the side. He's alive. However, Yuma is not. At least Gunnar will be able to finish him off. But the question is at what cost? The cold snap is not allowing him to timber trade away. He does finish off Arteezy. Gets a double kill. He just killed 2 cores. Has the Lotus Orb to survive, and it's gonna be turning it around. The only thing that you have to be afraid of are the winds of change, and a perfect Sunstrike once again from Yopaj, finally killing this assailant of Shopify Rebellion cores.
Very well, like using their abilities almost to perfection, and it's gonna end up being again slightly in favor of Shopify, but it's not over.
It's not over. Puck is coming in.
Yes, Arteezy dies, but more importantly, both Yuma and Gunnar die. So it will end up being favorable trade for Shopify. And they are... Hold it, thought. Every time I start calculating who won, then random Batrider dies.
Yopaj pops the BKB, he'll be fine, turns around on Lelis, starts doing some damage. The silence, of course, not working through a BKB. This debuff immunity is gonna be expiring fairly soon, while Stormstormer hiding on the edge there. Cosplaying a ward, now he's back into the fight. There is gonna be a lot of mines there to go into, with the Glimmer Cape protecting the Chen for the time being. Tornado gonna be covering for him, and Chen still alive, will be able to get himself away. Puck as well, though it seems that he has been found with the Doom. Yuma, however, coming or wants to help his buddy. You cannot deny him, however, it's time to run away and just admit that your Puck, there is nothing you can do to save him. Gold Snap gonna be returned. A little bit annoying, but it does open up the space for Arteezy to go forward there. He's gonna try to get the first lane of racks. Nice silence there, perfectly done. Lotus Orb removes it, immediately flies fine. Yuma goes in, the damage is being drained. He doesn't know what to do, left, right. What am I doing in this fight? Well, you're losing all of your damage. At least he's trying to finish off Arteezy, which will not happen. The coil has connected. Gunnar, he can't get on top of him. Lelis is dying as well, but he has the Aghanim Scepter to swap, and Arteezy finally dies. And that stun will be bouncing around, while Gunnar, even with the Lotus Orb protecting him, will be taken down. It is only Lelis' illusion. It goes down immediately as well. They don't have Arteezy, but more than enough damage to finish off the melee racks.
I don't think it's actually hitting, it's just that visuals are bad.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. You're seeing
so
Arteezy losing.
At least he's hitting, you know, it would be very game-breaking if Russia was not hitting back.
Gunnar has been found, hexed up, they have follow-up stuns. Again, we are not seeing the Doom being used. Now he doesn't want to do it over the Lotus Orb. Of course, this is not a puck, not as mobile for sure. And the Tornado, not enough, but almost enough damage. SabeRLight in the end gets the kill, as there will be Yuma losing his damage, but it doesn't matter. The help is there, and Arteezy is going to be the one needing help. No, he doesn't need help. Everybody else does. Call the ambulance, but not for him, as he's just murdering the entirety of the opposing team. He does finish off Lelis, who has the illusion. Arteezy 1 versus 4 gets a kill and is still chasing the enemies.
Uses the cheese, gets full HP. Arteezy is unstoppable right now. Tips from Yopaj, you love to see it. Lelis, kind of in a no man's land.
It's only an illusion.
Yeah, my bad. Anyway, it's like...
Ursa died in the base. He died in base from the base. That's so annoying.
Prowl plus Agonize on the Razor, so not only he's super hard to kill, now he's gonna be pushing your buildings so fast.
Especially with Alacrity being used on him. Sunstrike in the backlines. Lelis, he gets the swap. They're trying to pull him into the fountain, but even there, I don't think you're killing this guy. Just walks away. There was a nice coil in the back. They had an idea. It didn't work out. They get the Silence Manta will be used. Arteezy still is gonna be alive and has the Aegis. Hand of God keeping him in it. Yules on the puck, gonna be hexed right after that one. And here comes the meatballs from the sky. Finally, they're gonna be using the Doom. 110 seconds on the sidelines. Bashes from Yuma. Not enough for a kill, but it is gonna be Gunnar. Then gets into the backlines, gets one. Another one, maybe. Is it gonna be Kitrak that as well? The buyback from SabeRLight. He wants to rejoin the fray and bought the Boots of Travel will be regaining his position, with 2 of the cores of Nouns being dead without buyback and no chances of getting them back. This is going to be the 3rd lane of Rax, and most likely game 1 in favor of Shopify Rebellion.
No buyback on both most important cores on the Nouns side. They will still try to fight for their lives, but more than surely this game is looking out of reach.
Pretty much out of reach. They do swap in SabeRLight. He doesn't have a buyback, so you want to kill him, but there are gonna be 3 meteors coming from the sky. The lasso connects onto the Invoker, and that glyph really makes sure that everybody's falling low. They might even lose SabeRLight. Gunnar manages to finish him off and just going forward. Arteezy doesn't have the Aegis any longer. Gunnar gets the triple. Lucky for Shopify that they're so fast, but that doesn't mean that they will be able to escape. Misses on the tree there. Gunnar, who is now level 25, and the Manta dodge plus a TP out. Arteezy will be fine. You are still dealing with the Mega Creeps, but the game is still not over. They just want the victory. Doesn't matter if the world ends with it. Level 25s, only the Timbersaw and the Razor so far, but there are a couple of heroes that are getting close to it.
Smoke break.
Oh, they break. Instant coil is gonna be used, and they break the coil. Beautifully done. You don't have anything to survive with the lasso. He's just dead underneath the tier 4s. They finally found him. The puck will probably pay with his life. Actually, Force Staff gets him away from the Doom. Instantly, Ursa will be jumping in without the Razor. Yuma is not afraid of anything. The Flame Break, it does stop them. Doom still going strong on SabeRLight, but it will be expiring. Nice blast off from Thiolicor. Yuma, however, he had the Enrage, and he's a very mad bear. Has been cutted for the majority of the game, and Gunnar gets the 3rd one. Bash, not gonna be happening. Yuma, not enough luck, but you have killed 3 enemy heroes, 2 of which are cores, only losing the supports in the meantime. And Lelis, well, he still has an illusion to play with.
I mean, Arteezy already has one, of course, without doubt. Always give it to Arteezy, but since he already has one, who do you give it to?
I guess there's also one on the Doom. There will be one on the Invoker as well. So, Techies? Puck, is he gonna get doomed? Goes in the phase shift. The Doom will get used, and no blink for you. This time around, SabeRLight is gonna be just using his ulti for a good reason. It lands them a really big kill.
Puck has buyback, and Doom is on cooldown, so this might hurt them again. Smoke up.
Going, Invoker is level 25 as well. The Radial Deafening Blast is now available, going for Gunnar. They get the Hex off. Here comes the Meteors and the Deafening Blast. But Timbersaw will be fine. Stormstormer coming forward. He gets the coil. Everybody just breaks it. Fly gets in onto Doom, swap in onto Yopaj, and here comes the Cataclysm. How many heroes does it kill? It's only gonna be the Batrider, the Puck still going strong into the backlines of the fight. Now jump in from Thiolicor, that's Lelis, who even if he dies, he has the illusion to work with. There will be another magic missile, but it doesn't matter. Shopify are way too strong. Damage, AoE damage is overwhelming Lelis with the swaps, trying his best to keep the illusion alive. It is not gonna be enough, and now Yuma, him and Gunnar are the only ones left standing.
Will they be able to defend? I don't think so. Timber goes in, burns the Invoker.
And Yuma going forward. There is no static link. Nullifier gonna be used, but they use the Yule on the Ursa. No Enrage Fury's not gonna be doing all that much. The double chakram, however, is gonna be getting Arteezy low. E-Blade, however, protecting him from Yuma. Nullifier finally connects as Gunnar will be losing his life, has a buyback, and SabeRLight is buying back too. Finally, the glyph was used. It's gonna buy you 7 seconds. They're just throwing their lives away with this dude onto the Timber Stone. There is nothing he can do. The creeps are on the throne, jumping into the Doom, finally finishing off. Arteezy will buy back. They smell blood. They smell that this game is theirs, and the Ursa, who just bought back with a blast off, is gonna be dying. One more time. Yuma is still alive. Uses the rage. It's gonna be able to survive. Creeps are not finishing the throne. It is still standing. SabeRLight, however, gets the war stop, and Ursa has died. Fly will do his best to just make sure that the throne does survive. Yeah, they have 2 buybacks. 4 heroes are running into your base. This should be it. Fly is standing his ground. He is playing defense of the Asians. Has a buyback. Will be able to join the fight once again to get the swap. Get into the fountain. It is not enough. Arteezy wins the game and is standing on top there in the enemy fountain, claiming everything from Nouns in this game 1.
Wow, what a ending. Shopify was like, screw you, you and your Roshan, screw your discipline, we are going for the end. The Darks, they should try to get on top of the Yuma. If they can push in the lane and they have a glyph, they might even look to die there.
Yeah, it's one of those situations when you're telling your mid laner, don't use the glyph. Nice. Skewer onto the tower, and actually with the blast off, SabeRLight is going to be taking a lot of damage. He turns around, wants to fight. You're not winning this fight. No way, it's not going to be a first blood, but because it is the creeps and the tower.
Like if he had some guy that can bring him to him, like Snapfire, like the cookie or something like that, maybe, but this way the Arteezy just does way too much damage before he comes even close to him.
That is very true. Ooh, that was so close. Stormstormer playing with his life. Thiolicor doesn't have his life any longer, while SabeRLight does finish off Fly at the cost of a lot of his HP. The question is, can he get towards the Magnus? Everybody's dying everywhere. Kitrak is dead, while Lelis is just coming forward. He still has the healing salve and the Aphotic Shield protecting him, so Arteezy cannot even cancel that one out. And he's amazing, right? He's
if you look bottom, there might be a double wave into a dive on Arteezy.
But also top, there is definitely a dive onto Yuma, who's hiding in the trees. Now they know where he is. SabeRLight spotted him for a second. Yuma, however, very quick thinking there, finally does show himself. Will be turned into a little fishy, and Yopaj, he has a sword to fillet him, pulling him back, draining his mana, uses the sticks. Yopaj still finishes him off as Arteezy gets dove as well. Both of the carries have died, but there's gonna be Kitrak going down as well. TP in from Yopaj, Swashbuckle going on to Gunnar. He still has the Rolling Thunder, is going for it, and still with an Iron Shell on him, should have enough damage to get this kill. SabeRLight from downtown, the other part of the map, secures himself a kill. Yopaj, however, is pretty low, has the shield crash to give himself a little bit of a shield, and with a couple of kits and the Swashbuckle gets another one. Fly goes down as well. Very fast and quick thinking from Yopaj, but does force out the ulti, and that's gonna be 60 seconds at which you can maybe threaten Gunnar. Meanwhile, mid lane, Stormstormer just pressured a bit. Finger connects to Stormstormer. He thought he could live. That's the second time that he's playing with his life a little bit too much. They also secure the Invis rune from Pango, and now he knows that there's no queen. That is not enough damage. These two supports can't do anything to Yopaj, but they can do to the supports in the back line. Still a beautiful stun from Thiolicor, and Earth Spike is amazing. Lelis dropping low as well, but Fly has already lost his life. Gunnar comes over just to help his teammates survive as Yopaj, he is gunning for it, gets a double. Nice night.
Wow, Yopaj just playing out of his mind, man.
They get lucky for a second there. Yuma broke the smoke. He saw Yopaj, wasn't on the low ground, and will be fine because of it. Immediately gets into a safe position. This is just gonna be a bait if Shopify Rebellion continues, so for now they're just gonna get themselves away.
Nothing much happened. They get the vision down, and ooh, Yopaj gonna get caught.
Yopaj has been caught, and he tries to get himself away. Swashbuckle to the side. The homing missile, however, connects. It's gonna be a nice stun from Thiolicor, and you mentioned it. This guy is very hard to bring down. He's going through the mines, however, you have to be very, very careful. Swashbuckle to the high ground, almost kills Fly, but finally, he does die. Stormstormer finds him there, and will be able to blink on top of him and finish him off. As SabeRLight bobs the wall, gonna get the silence. Onto the Abaddon, just trying to solo kill him, not trying, he's succeeding, punches him, and cuts him down with his own illusion. This is what you mentioned in the draft.
I mean, they think against it. They're gonna smoke up on the Nouns. I mean, Shopify wanted to take the fight, but they are at the end understanding Arteezy is free farming, so no need to take any fight. Yuma has the blink, sees two.
Gets the double RP into the call down. There's gonna be some rockets coming from the sky. Yopaj rolling thunder. That's gonna be protecting him. Sonic wave quite huge. Fly very low, still surviving there with the reactive taser. He manages to survive a long time, but in the end still will fall. You lost your supports. Now the burrow time is keeping Gunnar alive. Not for long. There will be beautiful body blocks as Yopaj is back into the fray, and with the shield crash, he gets the kill. That was a nice initiation from Nouns, but they are just missing on the damage and follow-up lockdown.
I sometimes think the people like Stormstormer, right, wish they have been killed, you know. Now instead of being dead for like 30 seconds, he's gonna have to stay there for like a minute and a half. No, they're just gonna let him go. So
go and live. Yuma trying to get a kill on Kitrak. It's not gonna be easy. He didn't get him into a mine. However, a couple of more hits not gonna be enough. Yuma is just dying here, especially with Yopaj being in. He's doing his best with the lucky shot and the untouchable. You literally you feel disarmed. And Thiolicor, he finds Stormstormer. He might not have died earlier, but now he will die. So his wish to go down, it is gonna be made possible by Thiolicor, and he will finally get to the top. Nobody on the enemy side as well will be threatening that. Coming out with a smoke now, looking at a good position from the line and from the Pango as well. This is a hard fight.
Magnus is ready.
In. Immediately, they're gonna be trying to press down Fly. He's still alive in the vacuum. 1, 2, 3 of them making sure they go down. Yuma has the BKB, gonna be using the skewer onto the back, but that Darkseer is just so hard to kill. And we're just gonna be trying to get away. Thiolicor draining the Queen of Pain, and Yopaj and Kitrak bringing in the damage. Finally, Arteezy is gonna be sending his illusion, and with the extra attack speed from the Abaddon illusion as well, it is gonna be one dead Gunnar. Nouns, they're helpless in this series.
That's gonna be probably when they decide to go rush, and after that they'll probably just try to siege up high ground.
So how do you siege high ground? Do you just send the Tempest double? Do you even need to do it with your real hero?
You do Tempest double with the Lion close behind. Like you make sure it's a nighttime. Oh, Stormstormer. He just dies. Good job, Lion. Theo has just been at the right place at the right time this whole game.
Gunnar gonna be losing his ulti. Is gonna be silenced. Actually, no, there. Kills his own illusion pretty fast, but he's not gonna be moving for a very long time. He's even being pushed into the wall once again. Yep. All you need is imagination, as SpongeBob would say. No, this time around, that's not gonna be working out too well for Gunnar. I have to say, even with the game being so good for Shopify, they have missed some of the key kills on a Queen of Pain, on a Magnus. They usually guess strong. So Shopify Rebellion, they were even unlucky in this game, and still they're crushing it this much. Oh, Kitrak found. That could be a kill, but we already seen once what happened when they tried to kill the Enchantress, and the Glimmer came just in time, as well as the pipe. Sonic Wave, the damage isn't gonna be enough. Kitrak lives, and now the rainbows are gonna start coming, as well as the finger in the backside. The Queen of Pain, she can't take it, will be going down once again. 2 heroes dead. RP onto the Pango, skewer back. Maybe they can kill him. He has the roll up, however. Yopaj lives a little bit longer, in the end still dies, but they will be wanting revenge for their fallen comrade. Arteezy finally in the fray with so much attack speed. Kitrak, however, is the one bringing in the pain, and he is unstoppable with the double kill, while Yuma running away towards his base. He has the Dragon Lance. He's bringing in so much pain, especially when he stands in the magnetic field. Like, it's insane how much attack speed you get.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a cool combination. But Magnus, he's gonna go again.
Didn't get the harpoon off though. Got scared there not to get silenced. He did get silenced in the end. Still doesn't catch him. Vacuum gonna be quite huge, and the follow-up stun beautifully done. This is how you ravage people. They're being drained. Gunnar has the Manta, however. Magnus very low, survives the sparks rate in the backlines, while Kitrak is just continuing with the damage. Lelis trying to run away from the rainbows. At the end of the rainbow here, there's not gonna be a pot of gold. There is gonna be death and destruction and pain, and Gunnar bye-bye. Also Yuma is gonna be in a lot of trouble. They found Arteezy, but he's not real carry. Kitrak is. However, he's gonna be getting low in terms of mana. Glimmer Cape not gonna help you in that situation, and he is a monster for sure.
If we check the Gaben percentage, he will probably give like 3 to 4% to Nouns to not go lower bracket. Oh, he gives them 1.
You're very wrong.
I would trust the game on that, so answer is yes.
Vacuum into a stun this time around. It's only going to be Gunnar. Actually connects onto Lelis in the back lines. The Glimmer Cape not going to help you when there's a sentry right there in your base. Gunnar is standing his ground, trying to finish off the line. They will be successful at doing it with a Scream of Pain, but at least now Gunnar dies with Kitrak being the main damage dealer on Shopify Rebellion. Arteezy will come back to the world of the living, but see that he is pretty much not needed. If Kitrak is saying something like that, then Yopaj and SabeRLight are gonna have a say. And Arteezy, well, if nobody's gonna help him, he's gonna do it alone. Yeah, well played.
Rush into straight up high ground. I mean, one thing they need to care is like, do not get like 6-man RP. I think even 5-man will not do it, just don't put it corner. And Kong can do it alone.
Let's see if that's gonna be enough. They don't have the glyph. Gunnar, he might just lose his burrow time. Kitrak standing his ground, and there's the Hurricane Bike, and again a vacuum into a stun. They're just doing it so perfectly every single time. Who needs a Tidehunter when you have a Darkseer plus a Lion? That's gonna be a very dead Abaddon as well. Kitrak is beyond godlike with a double kill. Call GG. That's what we thought. Shopify Rebellion, easy 2 wins here. We'll keep them in the upper bracket, and they are going to the upper bracket final.
GG, wonderfully done by the Shopify. Arteezy, quick disconnect. I mean, they're showing like
they are going to be sending Nouns to the lower bracket, however, where